we had mower going for a while. We pushed it out initially when we launched it because a lot of people, especially with your platform, would like to hear. When we first launched it, we thought it was going to go bananas. We thought like, man, this is it. It's going to go crazy. It's going to shut down the world because this is the best idea ever. So what you guys need to know also is it can be a great idea, but it's a time and place for everything. And I felt like maybe we were a tad early when we launched, but it didn't like we thought it was gonna get 1,000 shares, it's gonna blow up, all this other stuff. I think it only got like 100 shares, and I know it has to do with like Facebook has algorithms and stuff as well, but it was just a difference in one, it getting out there, and then people having to understand. You have to educate people on new things. It's not like something that's already out there, like I don't know, like if it was like a store or something, or it's something brand new. It's a new concept of somebody actually doing your yard for you. So we had to realize that a lot of people had to get educated, and we had to one attack the marketing on educating people on what this product is, what this service is, and how it benefits and who it benefits on both sides of the app. You have your lawn care providers who are constantly looking for work, but they're not, they don't have any leads. Well, that's where we come in place. So we have to show them that this is what our app does for them. Then on the flip side, you have your customer. Okay, customers. There's different type of customers. You might have, somebody who's constantly working two jobs, doesn't have time to do their lawn. All right, so we have to learn how to market it to them. Or you might have, a whole bunch of other scenarios. But we had to figure out how to market. So like I said, when we initially launched, we were like shocked that it didn't like catapult and just become this big thing. It took a while. It took a while to get traction because like we had to find our customers. We had to find who they are, where they're at, and how much it costs to reach them. And that's some of the things we're still looking at to this day because the customers are like changing rapidly. So like I'm here now, and I'm trying to figure out who are these customers here, in Dallas. So when you guys who are watching this, when you guys launch something, just don't be shocked, just keep pushing because like you just have to find your customer. So that was mower. That was just a mower. So with mower renter, me and Doug, I think it was like an investor that reached out to us. And he was like, some of the things I would be interested in looking at or that would interest me if you guys added some of these features. What about what if like somebody, and he said, what if somebody could rent equipment to so they can mow lawns because they might not have equipment. So that's how the mower renter idea came about. And it's us listening like to what he was saying because we could just like, no, that was stupid. But actually that was a great idea, but we kind of twisted and opened it up for all the equipment. It's just not power tools. It's not lawn, So we opened that idea up and we were like, man, this is a great idea as well, So we ran that and finally got that live a couple of weeks ago. But over the course of us starting, it's probably been like 4 or 5 years of where we were in Lansing. Now, like Doug said, we're like in 15 states, and we're still pushing. I moved all the way out here to Dallas to push it as well. So it takes a lot of hard work, dedication, and a lot of sacrifice.
So a lot of your customers were based out in Dallas. That's the reason why you moved out there. What have you learned since moving out there?
It's a whole different game out here. It's very competitive, but that's what I learned. So you have land. I mean, it could be so beneficial, but you have to like we're still figuring out how to make it worth it on the partner side as well, because it's very competitive out here. You have people that will mow lawns for $15 and do an amazing job, So it's something we have to fine tune on our end, but there's over 270 people moving to Dallas every single day. I mean, there's people moving out too. I don't have that number, but over 270 people moving here a day, and that's between Dallas, Arlington, and Fort Worth. So our goal is trying to one like, can we get that 200? Can we get a piece of that 270 a day on top of you got people moving? Not just in Dallas, but like people don't really stay in their residence. Like there's a lot of business, a lot of Fortune 500 companies here, so it's a lot of business professionals. So we got to learn how to attack, like find them and get them on board. But it's like we have to figure out a new way of marketing, honestly, to get to these individuals, because they're scattered. But like it's like for me, like I did a little gig work out here, so I'm slapping flyers on stuff, like when I'm delivering stuff, putting it in their bag, taping it to them. I'm trying to get like, because you have to reach. I mean, you got social media, but you have to like figure out other channels to talk to people and get them on board.